Hey y'all, so today we are officially doing the Vespa 125. I'm so excited about this one, specifically because it's been on my list since I really started my Lego journey, and so it was really cool to finally get it. I don't know, for me, when it comes to Vespas, it just really gives throwback because the reason I fell in love with the idea of like these scooters in the first place was when I was watching like Zoe 101 when I was a kid. I don't know if they were specifically driving Vespas. I think so, because I don't know what other popular like scooter brand exists out there. But I remember I used to dream about, driving around on a campus on a little scooter, a cute color. My favorite color is blue, so that's perfect. And just like having a blast. I don't know. And I just really thought I was going to get there. And now as I'm older, I'm like, girl, I'm not about to get on a scooter. But I now have one that can sit cutie in my, apartment. But I do have the miniature version, like the red one. And so that was kind of like my temporary kind of like appreciation for it until I was ready to spend the money on the bigger one. I will say it was definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be, but it definitely came in clutch. On top of Zoe 101, I think there's so many just like teen shows or kid shows that like had people driving Vespas. So it was meant to be at some point. And so, like I said, my favorite color is blue. So I knew I was going to get this set, the Vespa that never could be. And I don't know, it just came out really nice. In regards to, specifically Zoe 101, because that was like the main show that really popped off for me. I just thought it was really, one, interesting that these teenagers just got to live on campus by themselves. And then two, that they just got to ride around on scooters. Like, where's the license? But it was something that I dreamed about that obviously, to show wasn't as real. But when you're watching things as a kid, it feels very like realistic and possible. But now that I think about it, I don't really think I see Vespas around like that much anymore. Like, it was very much, I feel like, a 2000s thing. I don't know if they went out of style or maybe it's more very like Europe focused, not as much in the US. Someone let me know, because that would be my theory. Because outside of Zoe 101, anytime I really saw someone driving a Vespa like that on TV, it was that. Like, once again, shout out to oh my gosh, what, Lizzie McGuire, the Lizzie McGuire movie? Yeah, that was the jam. So fun fact, these were my enemy. For some reason, specifically, this side did not want to attach, but I finally got them on. That was ridiculous. Also, I don't know why this is bigger than I thought it would be. It's like wider. So the placement I thought I was going to put it, I'm probably have to do a little edit, but it's coming together. It's coming together nicely. I wanted to give y'all that little update. I felt like it'd be helpful in the middle of the building process, because this was something that took me a few days, not because it took long necessarily, but it was a little bit of a frustrating set. I kept messing up, so I would pause, continue the next day, pause, continue the next day. Life got busy one day, didn't do Lego that day, continued on. So I definitely had updates to give, especially because certain things wanted to go my way and some things didn't. But back to Lizzie McGuire, though, I really think in regards to Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, those really kind of like set my kid dreams up. And for sure, I'll never forget my girl Hilary Duff on the back of that scooter. I think, what's the name, Paolo? Yeah. Once again, don't know 100% if it was a Vespa, but that was my dream, to like ride around different places in Europe on a Vespa and just like live my best Liz McGuire life. She was living it for all of us, like teenage dream for sure. But like I said, I don't know. I just, one day maybe I'll ride one just for funsies, but I don't see myself owning one. So this is the set for me. I will say, as we're kind of wrapping up here, it is a bit fragile. It's not as sturdy as I would like it to be. Like, you know how some sets, they'll fall or maybe you might knock it a little bit, and it's okay. This one, you don't play with this one. This one, no. And I wish there was better attachment for the helmet, because it just kind of has to hang about. And I will say the flowers kind of want to fall off sometimes. But I might glue those at some point. So that's just something to know. I still think it's a set that's worth it. I understand now why it is $100, because like I said, it's bigger than I thought it would be. But it is definitely a set that you have to be careful with. I definitely would not put it on a shelf, like a high up shelf, like because I have some stuff on floating shelves. I don't plan to put it on a floating shelf because I don't trust it to be on a floating shelf. So I definitely have it on one of my bookshelves that is close to the floor. for safekeeping. But it definitely was worth it. I'm glad I have it now.